Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In the last session we explored around Skyhold, got used to our new home, got ourselves a new outfit, chatted with all of our companions, well most of them, and just generally got used to the new joint. And today we are going to continue. There's a few last bits and bobs we need to clear up here, and then I think it will be out to new areas. But we will start off by talking to Cullen here, who has something for us.
Inquisitor, I've found where the Red Templars come from. Therenfall Redoubt. The Knights were fed red lyrium until they turned into monsters. Samson took over after their corruption was complete.
How do you know Samson?
He was a Templar in Kirkwall, until he was expelled from the Order. I knew he was an addict, but this... Red lyrium is nothing like the lyrium given by the Chantry.
I probably met him, I guess. I don't remember.
Terrible madness.
I assume if they're saying that, then I probably did meet him in 2, but I can't say I remember the name. That takes care of Samson.
Samson's armor was glowing with the stuff. He'll go mad soon enough.
He seemed clear-eyed at Haven. Even so, the deluded commander is no less worrisome. The Red Templars still require lyrium. If we find their source, we can weaken them and their leader.
You want vengeance?
Are you angrier at Corypheus or Samson?
I don't know. Samson at least should know better. Caravans of red lyrium are being smuggled along trade roads. Investigating them could lead to where it's being mined. If you confront them, be wary. Anything connected to Samson will be well guarded.
Alright. Codex unlocked, Samson. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, and a few other codex things apparently as well. Where is the new stuff? There we go, Samson. I want this made clear to every man and woman in our army. Do not challenge the Red Templars' leader, General Samson, on your own. You may have heard stories of how Samson used to be a Templar in Kirkwall until he was thrown out of the Order, that he became a vagrant begging for coin to buy lyrium. That man no longer exists. The fiend who attacked us at Haven had the strength of 12 men. Samson has the training of a Templar and all the power of red lyrium at his command. For those who did not see it firsthand, he is as dangerous as any demon, perhaps worse. Treat him as such. I will hold personally accountable any officers who do not communicate this order to their soldiers. Anything new here? Anything? Okay, apparently I missed it. Where the fuck is the golden star? Golden star, any golden star? Ah, there. Foot soldiers. I thought I read this. Did I not read this? I could have sworn I read this. Magic. Spirit of Wisdom. When the summoning ritual was complete, the spirit appeared. Both spirits and demons have no gender as we understand it, but this one, much like the rare and dangerous Desire Demon, presented as female. Although its form was not threatening, the spirit carried itself with a confidence, an awareness, I suppose, that I have seen only in the most powerful of demons. This Spirit of Wisdom was polite and courteous. It answered our questions about the Fade, even acknowledging the difficulty when we could not understand what it meant. There was none of the bargaining one normally associates with a summoned creature, save that the spirit sometimes asked us questions as well. Herass shared a mathematical formula he'd recently proven, while Etren explained her study on magical themes in the Chant of Light, and young Rhys talked a little about his mother. When we were finished, the spirit thanked us for the conversation and then vanished, although none of us had dismissed it. We soon discovered that the summoning ritual we had devised was critically flawed. The spirit had been under no compulsion to come or remain. All the time it had talked with us, it had stayed of its own volition. Herass was greatly concerned that such a powerful spirit remained free, and had updated the ritual to correct for the weakness in the binding enchantment. I understand his caution, but I also confess that I quite enjoyed the conversation. I'm not certain the spirit would have talked so freely had it been shackled at the time. Indeed. People are much more likely to do what you want if you don't try and force them into it.
As leader of the Inquisition, There's something I must tell you.
Well, this sounds ominous.
You're being especially serious today.
I know. Lyrium grants Templars our abilities, but it controls us as well. Those cut off suffer. Some go mad, others die. We have secured a reliable source of lyrium for the Templars here. But I no longer take it.
You stopped?
When I joined the Inquisition. It's been months now.
Okay. Fucking fist, or exclamation marks, or exclamation marks and question marks, or crossed arms. I don't know. I mean, why? Because he doesn't want to be controlled by it? Why didn't I know sooner? Because he thought he had it under control, but you could die. The risk is worth it to him. You seem fine. Well, actually, I'm not. I feel how all these four are going to go. Sure.
Why are you doing this?
After what happened in Kirkwall, I couldn't. I will not be bound to the Order, or that life any longer.
Good.
Whatever the suffering, I accept it. But I would not put the Inquisition at risk. I've asked Cassandra to watch me. If my ability to lead is compromised, I will be relieved from duty.
Are you okay?
Are you in pain?
I can endure it.
I'll trust Cassandra. I don't approve. Fine, just do your job. I respect your decision. I'll trust Cassandra.
Cassandra takes things as seriously as you do. If she has no problem with this, neither do I.
I thought you had a right to know. The Inquisition's army must always take priority. Should anything happen, I will defer to Cassandra's judgment.
Sounds good to me. Codex unlocked. Confessions of a Lyrium Addict. Where is it? Oh, it's the one I'm on. Wow, that's quite long. A prison cell. A scrap of paper for my confession. Scarce enough bread and water. All I get for skimming one lousy bottle from the lyrium stores. Knight Lieutenant Freyan cut my normal rations for insubordination. Insubordination, my arse. It's because I saw him desert the guard tower to meet his girl. Freyan thought he'd teach me a lesson. I'm thirsty, but the water doesn't work. It should be more blue. You take it like medicine at first, the lyrium. Your whole body sings with it, like the Maker's own fire. You're not scared of anything, not even abominations. After, it even takes away the nightmares. But the ration's too small. If they don't give you enough, your hands get cold. The sky starts to press down on you. Little things slip away, so you have to stay. The senior Templars all have that look, that cloudy look in their eyes. Sign your confession, they said. I'm trying. I can't think of what name to sign. Yeesh. Anything else?
Inquisitor?
Tell me more about Samson.
You and the Red Templars leader seem to have personal history.
When I arrived in Kirkwall, Samson and I shared quarters. He seemed a decent man at first. Knight Commander Meredith later expelled Samson for erratic behavior. He ended up begging on Kirkwall streets. He committed further crimes, but managed to evade the Order's justice. Now Samson serves Corypheus as his loyal general.
Why?
Why do you think Samson joined Corypheus?
He had a chronic lyrium addiction. He spent every last coin buying it from local smugglers. Perhaps Corypheus flattered his vanity, gave him purpose as well as lyrium. Perhaps that's all it took.
I almost pity him.
It sounds like Samson had a miserable life.
The Order expelled him, but he had choices. He could have found another path. I don't understand how he became so powerful. Even with red lyrium, Samson's glory days are long behind him. At your service.
Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
Not at present.
Alright.
That's all.
I'm sure you...
Cool, okay. Anything over here? Yeet! Okay, yeah, this is invisible wall. That's funny. I wonder why they bother putting an invisible wall here when they are perfectly happy to let you jump off the bridge and stuff in other places. Note from Skyhold Kitchens. If I ever find out who put the turnips in the fireplace, I will personally feed them to the meat grinder.
First, a full wheel of Antivan smoked cheese, and now 3 royals worth of crushed mint. They were right here. I remember seeing someone take them. I can't recall their face.
Cole. Another note. Once again, please keep the elf out the kitchen, and check the sugar daily to make sure it's still sugar and not salt. Beneath is written, try keeping this out, followed by an arrow pointing toward a crude drawing of a phallus. Request for supplies, sure. How many times do I have to say this? If it falls on the floor, it's still good to eat. Man, this place is...
I can store an army.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this place is fucking huge. Huh. Is this dwarven? Looks dwarven. What? I just got XP, but no actual thing? This gave me an actual thing. We've read the first blight, though. That was a thing in the previous one, right? Did it put the other one in my... That's really weird. I think that's a bug. I should have got something for that. The Pyramids of Pavilan. The island called Pavilan was the first land in Thedas to be taken by the Qunari, and has been held by them ever since. But while the Qunari have raised their own marvels on the island, the famed city of Cunandar comes to mind, Pavilan had a rich history before the Qun ever came to its shores. Tear your eyes from Cunandar's wonders, and look instead to the jungle. There you'll see the ruins of vast cities that proclaim in silence, we were here. Pavilan's distinctive pyramids, looming from the overgrowth, have remained largely intact, even if their intended purpose has been lost. They do not seem to be tombs, though some chambers contain bodies that have been carefully preserved. Amazingly, the pyramid's proportions are mathematically perfect. Since their alignment is so precise, one suspects they served some scientific purpose. Observatories, perhaps? Andvan Therastes has observed that the shape of Pavilan pyramids seems perfectly to match the constellation Solium. We know more of the pyramids than we do of the humans who built them. The Qunari came to Pavilan as conquerors, but there is no history and little sign of battles fought on the island shores. A civilization that could build such vast cities would surely have defences, armies, perhaps weapons alien even to the Qunari. So why is there so little proof of resistance? One answer may lie in what remains of their temples. Beneath the leaves and vines covering the walls, you can still make out the stylized carvings that adorn them. The paint has long since flaked away, but the silhouettes are clear, intricate sea creatures, shipwrights, musicians, archers and kings. Here and there, odd figures are depicted, tall, horned, always in a position of authority and respect. What were these horned figures to the ancients of Pavilan? Priests? Ritualistically crowned? Heroes? Gods, perhaps? We may never know the truth, but when the Qunari arrived from the sea, horned and carrying the word of the Qun, perhaps instead of conquerors, the people of Pavilan saw an old legend returning to them. This is all supposition. The humans of Pavilan are Qunari now, their ancient civilization discarded like a child's toy. Yet the pyramids remain, along with the old cities, the island itself. One day, greater scholars may hear what they have to say. Cool, cool. The Folly of General Not Sheraton. 5. Okay, so we previously read 4, so this is the next entry, I guess. In the days that followed, to avoid scandal, the appointing of Not Sheraton was claimed a grand tactic of the true general, who must have orchestrated the whole affair from secret. From secret, meaning the cloakroom, for not even his own attendants knew his face, and they would have had the guard whisk him to jail for trespassing. But with his mask restored and wary of the embarrassment, the general was merciful with Not Sheraton, imposing less than half the prescribed lashes and sparing her and her lord the gallows. They were allowed to leave Orlais on the condition that Not Sheraton was henceforth her name. What is green? I imagine I should present to you an object which, to my mind, is of indisputable greenness, and ask, does this thing appear to you to be green? Naturally, you might say that it does, for you have come to recognize the appearance of the color of the object to be green, associating the word with what your eyes see. But could it be my understanding of green differs entirely from yours? What if, perchance, you could see into my mind? You might realize that all things that I name green are actually red in your understanding. Ah, without the moorings of objective truth, we are set adrift in oceans of solitary experience. The promising opening to a lecture given by Carsten Groke, a philosopher-poet at the University of Orlais. The lecture's quality dropped significantly after this point, and ended quickly when Groke subjected audience members to a poorly constructed ode to Chartreuse. He fled from the auditorium under fire from students armed with overripe red tomatoes. Hello? That was weird, I got stuck. Wait, I just can't walk past her? Okay. Oh, this place is so big. Oh! Okay. I had no idea. Hi.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the highest stakes, and to the death. The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
We'll save the Empress.
Don't worry, Josephine. We'll protect the Empress no matter what.
I pray you're right. If your vision of the future comes to pass, the death of the Empress heralds the destruction of everything. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Thedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
Warn the Empress.
Does Celine know about the threats against her? Can we send word?
I've sent messages to the Empress, but it's impossible to know if she's received them. I'll arrange for an invitation at your discretion, Inquisitor.
Alright, sounds good. The Orlesian Civil War. When Grand Duke Gaspard attacked Empress Celine of Orlais in an attempt to claim the throne, we assumed business across the country would suffer greatly. To counter propaganda suggesting she was overly tolerant of the elves, Celine was drawn to crush an elven uprising in Halam Sharal, and Gaspard's attack there destroyed her forces and cut her off from Val Royeaux. She escaped back to the Orlesian capital, with 100 mad stories explaining how, at which point we started closing down the family's shops, expecting Gaspard's army to carve a bloody path through the heartlands and up north towards cities loyal to Celine. Instead, the humans have been downright reasonable. We made a killing on furs and silver in Val Royeaux as Gaspard's hold on southern Orlais cut off incoming trade goods from Ferelden. The nobles in Montfort and Valchevin also bought up violets as though their touch killed Darkspawn. Apparently Celine declared that wearing purple flowers was a way for humans to show their loyalty to her. In Ferelden, half of the cities would be on fire, but in Orlais the nobles make jokes, and the merchants just keep peddling their wares while Gaspard and Celine's armies clash in the Dales. The only people really suffering are the peasants, but then that's true enough anywhere. Send extra guards on the next shipment, but save the lyrium for Ferelden. The family's doing good business here as it is. Interesting, okay.
Inquisitor, I was just inspecting our new headquarters. Foundation cracks, nesting animals, and miles from any centers of civilization. The staff must make it presentable if we're to receive any visitors of distinction.
Yes, let's keep up appearances.
It certainly wouldn't do for the Inquisition to appear overly shabby.
We've only just now convinced everyone we are precisely what Thedas requires. The mages are showing great trust in you. They need to feel safe here.
And you don't?
Do you not feel safe here?
I've had difficulty forgetting Corypheus' attack on Haven. Do you know who first leapt to arms? Our workers. They were so proud of our cause. Corypheus simply cut them down. So much screaming after that first blast of fire. So many people turned to ash.
Sag. I wish we'd saved more lives.
We lost far too many good people to that monster.
I'm sure they'll find rest with the Maker. Well, Before I return to my duties, allow me to congratulate you on your appointment as Inquisitor, my lady. I will now bring diplomatic issues to your attention, and I'm more than happy to help with any situations that arise.
Ooh. Would you care to go for a stroll?
I'm loath to part from such pleasant company. Would you care to walk the castle with me?
Oh, well, a tour then? Let me fetch the steward.
That isn't precisely what I was hoping for.
Well, do let me know if you change your mind. Now I must find someone to prepare the guest quarters.
She's oblivious.
Inquisitor, is it true? Is the mark on your hand magic cast by Corypheus?
Corypheus claimed it's a spell gone wrong.
I wanted to think it was a blessing. A sign the Maker was returning to his creation. How credulous of me.
It could still be the Maker's will.
Perhaps the Maker set these events in motion so long ago we can no longer see his hand in them.
It would be fitting if that were true. Does it hurt? The anchor, that is.
It feels strange.
It's not pain. It's more like my nerves go on fire.
It sounds most unpleasant. A situation requires your attention, Inquisitor. Noble Chantry loyalists in the city of Jadar are spreading accusations that you're responsible for the Divine's death. They're unusually organized. I recommend we send people to Jadar to deal with the matter.
Okay. Can they be reasoned with?
Will anyone even believe me if I claim I didn't kill the Divine?
Perhaps if they learn about your heroics, we should emphasize how you stopped the breach devouring the sky. Even in Jadar, it may win you a few admirers.
Why are the nobles interested?
What does the nobility gain by saying I murdered Justinia?
A scapegoat to begin with, but I wonder if the Grand Clerics are at work.
Probably.
Those immediately eligible to be divine died at the Conclave. The ones remaining were not as favored. They may look upon you as a rival for influence.
We need some propaganda.
Why don't we counter these falsehoods by starting rumors of our own?
A whisper campaign. It would show those in the know we have some subtlety at our command.
Sounds good. Wicked eyes and wicked hearts. Power acquired 30. My god, that's a lot. How much do we have? We have a lot though, right? We have 66.
Greetings.
Anything to report?
What do the people make of us?
We've gathered many favors among the nobility. They will be gently reminded of this.
How are our guests?
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
You may see the Countess Lutetia in the halls. A lovely woman, but her conversations tend towards the unusual. She's the patron of Orlay's greatest naturalists. The Countess's particular passion is collecting butterflies.
That doesn't sound unusual.
She goes into great detail about preserving them. It seems to involve large amounts of chemicals and pins. Good day to you.
Alright.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
Farewell. Now, is this the war room? This is looking like the war room. Yes. Is there anything else I want to do before I do this? Well, there's this sit in Judgement. But I think I've spoken to everyone now, right? Solus, yes. Liliana, yes. Dorian, yes. Vivienne, sadly, yes. Cullen, yes. Cole, yes. And then Varek's over here. I haven't spoken with Varek because that's, like, going to be a big thing. Okay. Yeah, let's summon the War Council. Oh my god, how many things are there on the map? Oh, fuck me. I just realized I should have done this first, because I've just spent like 2 full hours walking around this place chatting to everyone. So I should have done this first, so that stuff was being done during that time. I keep forgetting about these fucking timers.
How are the rescue efforts? Have they found anyone alive?
Excavation is slow, as you can imagine.
Right. Okay, first of all, report ready for choosing successor. Commander Cullen, my husband informs me that I have your Inquisition soldiers to thank for the timely intervention that protected my carriage from an attack by bandits not long ago. The roads are indeed dangerous these days, and as the Duchess of Leeds, I will do my best to improve their safety. Please convey my gratitude to all who helped ensure my safety in these trying times. Duchess Carolina of Leeds. And we get the Ancestral Blade. Wonder if that's any good. Observing the Deadlock, Truth or Dare, Locate Reese and Evangeline, that's the Cole thing. Emerald Graves unlock, Emprise de Leon unlock, Exalted Plains unlock. Which one of these? I can't tell which one of these is actually... Like this has the thing over it as a main quest. Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. I can't tell which one this has.
I suppose not. Haven was trying.
Is it this one? It's what is it? This one's completed, right? Yeah, this is done. That's unlocking the Oasis. So is it this one that it's hanging over? Investigate the western approach? I'm not sure. It's not very clear. It should just make it glow around it, not above it. Oh my god, there's so fucking many. Holy shit. This is gonna take so many hours. Secure a route through the Frostbacks. Inquisitor, the route leading west from the Fallow Mire is ready for use. My agents have found the shortcut most helpful. The secret's usefulness is often measured in hours. Enhanced Belt of the Winter Pact. Sure. And report ready. Ally from Starkhaven. I look forward to future collaboration with the Inquisition. Please accept this gift from the Vale family's coffers. May it be put toward relief efforts in Haven. In Andraste's love, Prince Bob. 185 gold. Cheers, mate. Protect Clan Lavellan. Okay, well that's going to be a priority. Darlen. I would not trouble you normally. You have enough on your shoulders fighting ancient Tevinter Magisters while representing your people. Unfortunately, the rifts that plague this land have spread chaos and fear along with them, and many seek to take advantage of it. Bandits are attacking Clan Lavellan. The raiders are well armed and heavily armored, and they come in numbers our hunters cannot match. We had settled in a small unclaimed valley not far from Wickham. A safe place with few rifts, but these bandits may force us to seek a new home. If your Inquisition can help, you might save our clan much hardship. The Keeper. Okay, Josephine knocks it out in 10 minutes. The Duke of Wickham is an Inquisition ally. It is odd for him to have let bandits so close to the city. Perhaps he could help the Dalish. Liliana, these seem too powerful to be mere bandits. My skirmishers can harass their flanks and give the Dalish a chance to retreat while I uncover the truth. Or Cullen, no simple bandits would attack a camp with such force. My troops can give the Dalish much needed support. Liliana's takes the longest, but also is the only one that says she'll uncover why these people are actually attacking. And I feel like discovering why they're attacking would be important, but it also means that the Dalish have to leave. Whereas these two don't. I would like to know the truth. I would like to know who's harassing the clan. Is it someone trying to get to me? Let's do Liliana.
Let's see what we have.
Okay. Merchant Princes, Shadows over Denerim. Investigate Therinfall Redoubt. Red Jenny. Hinterland Resources. Fallowmire Resources. Reclaiming the Mage Rebellion. Frostback Basin. Coin One. Memorial for Haven. Dorian's Request. Specializations for the Inquisitors? That sounds interesting. Power for a price. Gain Orzamar's friendship. Improved stability. Disaster in the Deep Roads. Reports of Darkspawn activity upon the Waking Sea. The search for the Hack Writer. Acquire the Arcanist. Answer a request from Hasval. Oh, there's just so many things. Fucking hell. I don't know. I don't know. And I don't particularly want to click them all and read them, because if you click them, then it removes the thing above them. So you can't easily see, like this one, I have apparently already clicked, and so I can't easily see that it has yet to be done. A memorial for Haven seems important. Ambassador Montillier. Although we have not always seen eye to eye, I believe that on this subject we will be in perfect agreement. I would like to build a monument at the site where Haven stood, as a memorial to all those who gave their lives defending the faith. Shall we work together to honor these fallen heroes, Madame Ambassador? Marquis du Relion. Josephine, I can do some fundraising for the project, and we should send a representative for the ribbon cutting. Or, Cullen, I'm sure I can get some volunteers from our ranks to help with construction. I mean, Cullen's is a lot shorter, but this is specifically addressed to Josephine, so I feel like we should do Josephine.
At your service.
Dorian's request. Wait, special. This was the other one I was going to look at, but it's busy? Motherfucker. I'm guessing this is, like, got this weird blue stuff on it because it's a DLC one? I do not know how someone would come to this idea, but I can see the use. It's a large area to search, however. No ruins of party B's. You know what? Sure, let's just get rid of this.
Inquisitor.
And then investigate the western approach, or stop Venatori activity in the west. I'm not sure which of these is the one with the green thing over it. I think it's this. Investigate the western approach. Commander Cullen, scouts are reporting a number of travelers entering the western approach. Surprising, since the place is a blighted desert with no trade routes. More surprising, no one is leaving. It bears investigating. Forces, I recommend immediate deployment of troops to secure a position in the western approach. Commander, we've established a foothold, per orders. Already one skirmish with the Venatori, but no casualties. Requesting reinforcements, the term Blighted Desert doesn't do this place justice, Lieutenant Harding. New area unlocked. Would you like to gather your party and venture to the western approach now? No. But I will do soon. But we haven't been to speak to Varric yet, so... I guess I'll do for now. One of those was short at least, right? So... Oh, right, and we've got to do this judgment thing. Acquired Ancestral Blade and the Belt of Winter Pact. Right, yes. The Ancestral Blade. What is that? It's just a rare sword. Is it any good? Cassandra? Ancestral Blade? No, it's bad. Well then. How did I get to my room again? Was it? Yeah, it was here. Now I've seen the place, I want to update it. And that throne looks shite, so let's change that throne for sure. I don't know how I get to that bit. Where was it? Oh, no, it wasn't here. It was in the fucking blacksmith bit, wasn't it? Durr. Do. God damn it, I tried to jump over it.
What can't we do in a place like this?
Where's my hammer?
Alright, okay, let's actually change this shit now. Let's get some Dalish stuff going. Maybe that. Drapery. Heraldry. Let's go with Inquisition Heraldry. Sure. Throne. We have the Dragonmore throne or the Pavilan throne. Let's go Dragonmore throne. And windows. Let's get some of that going. God damn it, this special shipments thing keeps showing up with an exclamation mark. Ah. Ah. Now that is more like it.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment, where you will sit in judgment.
Who will I judge?
Who will I be judging exactly?
Those who have done wrong. You will know of them, at the very least. All this presumes they have survived their initial encounter with you, of course.
A grim responsibility.
Still more lives in my hands.
You are a beacon of law, Inquisitor, as others retreat from responsibility. But this needn't be bloody. The Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison.
Pack it up, pack it in. Let us begin.
Is there anyone I should judge?
Take the throne when you're ready. We will bring him before you.
Just casually resting her arms on one spike? Guess they didn't rejig the character sitting model for it.
After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking the building with a goat.
What?
Chief Movran the Under. He feels slighted by the killing of his Avar tribesmen, who repeatedly attacked you first. What should we do with him? Where should he go?
Are you still a threat? With a goat, I'm judging leftovers now. Are you still a threat?
You're a chieftain of the Avar. Will your attacks persist?
A courtroom? Unnecessary. You killed my idiot son, and I answered, as is my custom, by smacking your holdings with goat's blood.
Don't look at me.
No foul. He meant to murder Tevinters, but got feisty with your Inquisition. A red-headed mother guarantees a brat. Do as you've earned, Inquisitor. My clan yields. My remaining boys have brains still in their heads.
Acquired chastened throne. Arm and exile him to Tevinter. Drive them out of my lands. Or is it called a gibbet? Is it gibbet or gibbet? I never know. Sure.
Oh, I don't know. He could go in that... what's it called? A gibbet?
Wait, what?
Chief Movran, you'll be placed in a gibbet to serve as an example to... someone.
I don't know what that is.
And probably released.
I didn't think that was an
Gibbet?
actual... People disapproved. I didn't know what I thought it was... Oh,
Gibbet?
I would have just... fuck. I didn't know that was a thing. I don't know what exactly I just sentenced him to. What the fuck's a gibbet? Well, shit. Sorry, people that I just lost fucking affinity with. Apparently there's more.
You recall Gerion Alexius of Tevinter. Ferelden has given him to us as an acknowledgement of your aid. The formal charges are apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted assassination on your own life, no less.
Hi.
Tevinter has disowned and stripped him of his rank. You may judge the former magister as you see fit.
It's long coming.
After what he's done, it's time someone did.
I couldn't save my son. Do you think my fate matters to me?
Will you offer nothing more in your defense?
You've won nothing. The people you saved, the acclaim you've gathered. You'll lose it all in the storm to come. Render your judgment, Inquisitor.
Make him harmless, a tranquil. I'm executing him myself, imprison him. I want him researching magic. Or he'll serve Redcliffe's mages. Huh. Well, I will never choose that, because I think that's fucking disgusting. He'll serve Redcliffe's mages would be very funny. But I'm kind of curious about... I want him researching magic. I don't know what that symbol means. Tempting to just execute him. Tempting to imprison him. Let's see what I want him researching magic does.
Your magic was theoretically
Oh, agent
impossible,
acquired.
Alexius.
Right.
I could use people like you. Your sentence is to serve under guard as a researcher on all things magical for the Inquisition.
No execution. Very well.
Man, a lot of approval and disapproval going on. Well, we got an agent out of it. Sure, that's fine. Right, that was it. Cool. So, I believe that means it's time. Oh, hello.
Honored, Inquisitor. Gotzi Sturhald. Did my part on the walls. Now I'm on this strange collection you've brought us. Don't know its worth to the fight exactly, but it's good workmanship.
What's your experience?
Where did you learn your skills?
Orzammar. Carved a few statues in my day. And before you ask, yes, I chose to leave. I carved a paragon who turned out to be a sodding madwoman. Couldn't stand looking at it.
Branka, was that?
The memory of a dwarf, right?
What are these tiles?
Any ideas about the origins of these reliefs?
To Vinter, early. It's in the tool marks, the grain. That's hard dust mined from the 100 Pillars, if I know anything. Oh, I suppose the scene is probably full of Tevinter robes, too.
The 100 Pillars?
Damnedest things. Massive spires that aren't stone. It's like a mortar. Don't know more than that. Strong, though.
Can you interpret the meaning?
Do you have insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Tell you what. You finish one, and I'll write it up. Who better, right? A good dwarven perspective.
Sure.
Another time.
Best of the vein, Inquisitor.
Did I read this, by the way? Nope. Death on the wall. One of our finishers, Garin, fell from the scaffold and landed on a paving stone. He had breath for an hour, but his eyes were still. He died, and the Chantry Sisters wrapped him. What should we do? Have them commit his body with those we have lost since Haven. I will record his sacrifice for the Inquisition. Move his fellow workers to another site and allow time off with pay if they request. Ensure that all workers do their jobs safely. We are in war, not a race. Rushing does no good if we harm ourselves. We are all the Inquisition. Well handled. Alright. I'm excited for this.
How do you know they won't attack here?
Darkspawn don't think. They flow. They burst through stone cut with their bloody hands, and they never stop. That Corypheus, he's got the face. He's got the corruption. But he's no Darkspawn. He's a thinker. He ain't interested in a fair fight. So if we build it right, he's not coming.
You know? I believe you.
Cool. Have we been in here?
Tomorrow. Well,
No. Herald's Rest. A place for all in service here, to rest, recoup, and persevere. Though weighs the heart, remember best, your saving grace, the Herald's Rest. Nice. Archery contest Saturday, all challengers welcome. Sister Leliana to judge. Except Varric and Bianca.
Samson's letter caught, left
the subtitles are way behind the actual words.
Welcome back.
Take back the sky, a tavern cheer. Now gather ye drunkards, that's how these begin, the songs of our heroes, of wars and our kin. Well now the fight's ours, and none of us cowards. We'll drink to all hours, cause we know we can win. Oh, they cut into heaven and called it a door. The herald will lead us to even the score. We'll take back the sky and we'll give them the floor. We'll take back the sky and we'll give them the floor. The beast was upon us, our hopes all but drowned. At our necks a monster, at our heels a hound. But we found a fortress, and it's friggin' gorgeous. So join in the chorus, and down a new round. Oh, he cut into heaven, we said it before. Andraste will guide us to even the score. We'll take back the sky and we'll give him the floor. We'll take back the sky and we'll give him the floor. We look to our leader and heft up our crest. To show this Corypheus we're not impressed. He thinks we've been mastered, we'll beat down the bastard. And then we'll get plastered, we're blessed by the best. Oh, he cut into heaven, now sing it once more. Inquisitor, lead us to even the score. We'll take back the sky, we'll give him the floor. We'll take back the sky and feed him his lie, and black his foul eye, let all arrows fly, and then we'll have pie, die, 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 die. We'll take back the sky and we'll give him the floor. An exercise in rhyme by Meriden, a minstrel to our fine Inquisitor. What a great song. Absolute banger. 10 out of 10. Anything to see here?
Very well.
Inquisitor.
And you are?
The bartender. Cabot?
Just the bartender?
You were expecting...
Welcome.
Well, welcome to the Inquisition.
Thank you. Welcome to the tavern.
How's morale?
What's the current mood?
Willful.
Where'd you train?
Where did you study? I assume you're trained.
In bartending? I'm no alchemist. You mix the bottles that don't taste like nug and you pretend to listen. I suppose I trained at home, during feast day family visits. My specialty is ale, old Antivan recipe. The secret is ale.
If you're so jaded, why join?
You're a bit of a hard ass. Why are you here?
If I could fight, I'd be in a helmet. If I was a mage, I'd throw fire, and probably be dead. But I can't do anything. Just like the hundreds of people who can't do anything, who make sure the thousands who can do something can do it. Besides, if you know a safer place than your castle, do share.
Any rumors?
What's the word out there?
Well, they once wore, now togs, now fashionable hats. Now they've seen something shiny.
As you were.
Inquisitor?
Man, remember the old days of Dragon Age Origins? And we went up to the bartender and we said, "You got any rumors?" And then 30 minutes later, we were still asking about more rumors and he still had more rumors to give. Oh, hey, this is your new spot?
Can I help you?
Apparently not.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Man, you look relaxed as fuck. Why are you stood on the chair?
Inquisitor. That's got a good ring to it. We're happy to be here, your worship. You need anything, let me know.
Is this a bug?
We'll talk later.
You're not gonna sit down?
I hope I can help somehow. Maybe cleaning?
Oh, Inquisitor, I joined. Sutherland, your worship. I saw some bandits, so I came to warn people. I'll let your warriors know and then stay out of the way.
Alright. A young, hopeful operation.
You're certain?
Of course.
Could be better.
Sarah's Cabinet of Wonder Whose It Was. Delivered one cabinet suitable for a lady's curiosities if resources should be spent on such things. Below are comment and journal entries by Sarah. Also doodles of Sarah with her tongue out. Eat it, Morris. Stuff needs a place. Banner, lizard, halla, cards, goblet, cup, bottle, sword, silk. I think that minstrel Meriden's chatting me up. The song is creepy.
Hey you, I have an Inquisitor favor to ask. Just a little thing, really. A little march around for some of your people. It's nothing for you, right?
I can't promise anything. We need every resource for the task at hand.
Everything has to have a purpose, right? Well, don't worry, this will too. It's a red Jenny thing. I got a tip that some noble stiffs are arguing over Vershel. Land squabble. They're getting little people beat up. So I need you to go to your big table and send some people to walk through town.
Just walk through?
Just walk through. Easy, right?
Who told you about this?
Was this a tip from one of your friends?
Not a Jenny. Just normal angry people getting sick of being in the middle. I don't usually hear about things this far away. But having a friend like you is like getting really big ears. Bigger than normal, I guess, because we both... Never mind.
Who would I be working for?
Who's asking for this?
I'm asking, because I heard people complaining. See, when nobles fight, it's not them, it's their little people stuck in the middle. It's like a polite war, so no one pays attention. But if you march through, the people up top feel threatened too. Stuff like this is always happening. Good sovereigns to be made if you're one of the few who notice.
What's in it for me?
What does the Inquisition get out of this?
Nobles think everyone is out to get them. So when your helmets march through, both sides will think the other's your ally. Both get scared, both make deals. Worst case, you get a little bump among the people just because they see you active. Can't promise anything, but something will happen, just like always.
Okay.
All right, Sarah. I'll have someone look into it.
It's fun, right? Being important without doing a thing. Well, not much of a thing. Not everything has to be torn skies and ancient arseholes. Every little thing makes a difference somewhere.
A battalion for Sarah. Nice little nook you've got here.
Well, you're here.
Why is she the only one we can be like, fuck off?
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
I want to try and jump up there, but it's just going to put me in conversation with her.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Oh, I can just walk into it. Oh, I can't walk out.
Something you want?
I'll be back if I need you.
Boo! You make a massive open window like this and you don't let me walk out? Fuck you.
Right.
Look for coal.
What are you doing?
Listening. Eyes rough, jangling armor hurts my ears, back aching, fingers too clumsy for knots. Wind cool like Aunt Eloise's pond, lips scalded as I sip, warmth blossoms, first kiss in the barn, what was his name? Tin jangle as the blood spills, Pierre's wrapped body on the wagon to the chantry, 5 more minutes, my fault.
Do you hear everything?
Can you listen to anyone's mind like you did hers?
No, they have to need me. Pain, fear, sadness, guilt, anger, hurt. Things I can fix.
Can you help her?
Can you do something for her?
Yes. It's okay. Nothing you did mattered.
What? Who are you?
They lie there, and sometimes they die, just like Pierre. You can't save them.
I don't know who you are.
Wait. That didn't work. Let me try again. You'll forget me in a minute.
Wait, what?
What are you going to do?
Make her forget me. Then do it again, the right way.
Okay.
You can't save all of them.
What?
Like Pierre getting sick after you snuck out to Aunt Eloise's pond. You want it to be your fault, so there's a reason and it's not so frightening. But there is no reason. Pierre just got sick. The soldier was never going to live. It wasn't your fault.
better.
They don't remember you?
So you walk into their lives, make them feel better, and they just forget you?
Yes. It's better to help and then be gone. If I stay, it can be frightening.
For you or for them?
Yes. Thank you for
Yes.
letting me help her. It's not how a person would do it. But it helped. That's what matters.
Okay. Where the fuck was I? I was up in the pub, right? Wait, sit in judgment? There's another prisoner?
Your worship.
Hi. We never made it to the top, did we? Or no, that was at the top, but we never searched the top properly. Because we got teleported out.
Your worship, sir.
Now he's back here.
I'm glad you came to talk to me.
You've done odd things.
I've heard about some oddities here in the keep. Was that you?
Yes. Maybe. What was it?
You left plums by the window?
Someone is leaving peeled plums on the windowsill. It's attracting flies.
Spiders need to eat.
Let's talk about something else.
All right.
The servants are having trouble remembering some odd events.
You burned turnips?
Can I assume you're responsible for the turnips that have shown up in the fireplaces?
They don't smell the same raw.
Let's talk about something else.
All right.
I hear you've been busy.
You stole cheese and mint.
Someone stole an entire cheese wheel.
Mice like cheese.
Do mice also like bowls of crushed mint?
That was for the cats.
I'm not going to ask him to stop.
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know?
He's not really doing anything bad. It's fine. A bit weird, but it's not hurting people.
Could be better.
Okay, this is still pretty fucked, huh? Did you just try and suicide? Hard in Hightown, Chapter 5. Javelin was waiting outside the captain's office when Don and Brenokovich slunk out, defeated. We're not getting a warrant, are we? Javelin looked almost relieved. No. Don met his partner's eyes. The kid was barely 20 and looked like he'd walked straight into the Kirkwall barracks from somebody's potato farm. Taller and broader than the other guards, Javelin slouched as if he didn't know how to fit into his own limbs, as if he thought he should be smaller. Hunched over in his brand new, too large armor, he looked like a child playing at being a guard. He was too green for a murder investigation. Maybe it's for the best, Javelin said, almost speaking Donnan's thought out loud. You're on your way out of the guard, and I'm... He trailed off, then sighed. Questioning nobles in the middle of the night wasn't covered in training. Donnan glared at the kid. I'm a city guard, and so are you, recruit. Nobody gets away with murder while we're on duty. Javelin stood a little straighter. What do we do then? The captain wants proof, Donnan smiled. We bring her proof.
Strangest thing. When I reached down, my dagger was gone. Just gone. Know where I found it? In a barrel. The thing was filled to the brim with daggers. Got the strangest feeling. I know someone took it right off my belt, but I can't recall who.
Banter! Right, this is Cullen's joint, okay. Cullen's joint connects to the pub. And then this way... Aha! This is where we need to go to speak to Varric and maybe Hawk. Is it time?